Salutations, viewers. My name is GameDame, and welcome back to one of GameDame Reacts, where we have the official art and technology overview for the latest Mafia game in the franchise, Mafia: The Old Country. Now, I'm not going to play them right away, but I do plan to play the Mafia franchise at some points, which will be very fun, and I'm very much looking forward to it. Unsure if this one is the prequel to all of them, but you guys can let me know in the comments down below. But let's go ahead and watch the art and technology overview for Mafia: The Old Country.
Mafia is a game that's always defined by its cinematic presentation. It was important that the game has the same production values that players have come to expect from a Mafia game, and in fact, that we've managed
That's
to
what I've heard about
those.
Mafia games, is that the cinematic,
the ambition to make sure that
fantastic.
this is the best looking game is definitely there.
Mafia: The Old Country utilizes features that give us a lot of artistic freedom.
It allows us to tell that story in a way that we just wouldn't be able to with other technologies.
Really? So what are you doing that makes it different than other technologies?
From metahuman to nanite to lumen, you know, these are all different technologies which we are pushing to the max, to be honest.
Oh, really? Shit.
It's allowing us to
All
grasp
three of
the
those?
intricacies of a performance. It's allowing us to automate some parts of the process to be able to get to a point where we can really start to put our human thumbprints on some of these assets.
Do you wish to commit yourself, your life?
Yeah, the metahuman
this
stuff
family.
is so sick.
I do. It's a whole new tech.
And the
I
nanite
would say
technology they're
the
pushing?
biggest benefits
Shit.
are especially in animations, facial animation, wrinkle maps, shaders. There's a notable improvement in visual fidelity. It's the poly count, it's the shaders, grooves,
Fucking wrinkle
eye
maps,
shader.
I'm dead.
We did use a specific color palettes to distinguish the families, the fashions, and the enemies. So there is a color code for every faction.
When it comes to characters, it's just ensuring we've got amazing looking, high fidelity characters that I think are on par with some of the best in the industry.
We are hugely benefiting from metahuman technology, very good facial expressions.
Yeah,
very
the facial
nice-looking
expressions are
hairstyles.
insane.
You look beautiful.
And the hairstyles are fantastic.
Facial hair was something for a man of that period, which was like well groomed. The opposite spectrum for either the peasants or the bandits.
The artists have really kind of been unleashed on not just the environment art, on the characters, on the vehicles, on the weapons and everything.
We are trying to deliver the vivid world of Sicily.
The majority of the textures we have in-game is created procedurally in Substance Designer. That allows us to have better control over what we see on the screen and also do easy tweaks.
I wonder if they have like one
something, thanks to it
person,
being
like
procedural,
you're
we
doing
can just do
landscape for
adjustments on the
this
fly.
area, you're doing
This
guns
is a
for the
tool
entire
that
game.
gives us the ability to
I'm sure
regenerate
that
the
they
whole
may like
building
swap
sets basically
to keep it
in
fresh for
couple
each
hours
person, or
whenever
just
we need
keep
to
it
change
to
the
one
whole
person
system.
so it's consistent.
It just reacts
I'd be
to it.
curious about that.
The cities look beautiful and consistent in the art.
It allows us to make sure that we've just got the diversity of the
It looks
environments
gorgeous.
that we wouldn't really be
The
able to
attention to
see
detail
with
is
some other
immaculate.
engines.
In the past titles, like Mafia 3 or even Mafia Definitive Edition, one building, for example, had around 30,000 triangles. One building
Oof.
in Mafia Old Country, it can have more than 1 million triangles.
That's
The
insane.
world can be quite detailed.
The
so we
difference
can
is actually
reflect
crazy.
how real Sicily is, how diverse it is, and we can put a lot more into our game.
Mafia games have always been attractive, we've always had great art, but this new game really takes that to a whole new level.
We are trying to create the experience for the player in a way that there is a storytelling behind those places.
Give me a minute.
I have no hesitation
Give
that
me a
this will
minute.
be the best looking Mafia game in the franchise.
If this is how he wants it, this is how it'll be.
This is how it will be. No, it actually looks fan-fucking-tastic, and it's coming August 8th. So for those that have played the previous Mafia games, it's coming sooner, and it's going to come quicker than you expect it to be. But the amount of attention to detail that these guys have put into it, I'm actually quite astonished, especially with the tools that they're using, nanite, metahumans, and like it was one other thing. But in general, like it just shows how many how much technology is advancing, because they said in one of their older ones it was like 20,000-30,000 triangles, and this one's like 1 million plus, and that's just for a building. I'm excited to see how Mafia the Old Country is going to turn out. I got to see if this is the prequel or if this is afterwards, but you guys can let me know in the comments down below. I'm pretty sure I can find that easily online though. But that is all the time I have for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I highly appreciate your time as always. But please do not forget to subscribe and follow not only to my YouTube, but to my Twitch. You guys know where my YouTube is at. You can find my Twitch at twitch.tv/thegamedame. Thanks guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.